Store clerk looks equally creepy, so let's have a chat with him. Although the question, do you have any clown suits, may possibly not be the question that will immediately lead us to our target. But, well, we'll see what we get.
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind, for in these four walls, fantasy is king.
I don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible. You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some information.
Of course. How can I help you?
This is already resembling Eyes Wide Shut, if you've ever seen that film. If you're underage, don't. Please don't. I get in trouble with your parents. So, by the way, he sounds like a crossing between a Russian and a Frenchman. It's quite weird. You should pay attention to it.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then, I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
There we go. Too many people rent clown suits. Maybe we can show him the picture. But I first want to ask him about our gentleman in the grey waistcoat.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
Okay, doesn't know about Plantard. Which is pretty obvious, probably. Let's show him the picture.
Do you recognize this man?
Oui, monsieur. I sold him some grease paint.
Some grease paint, but not the costume. Okay, let's show him the grease paint then.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
Ah, yes.
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
That was
Have you
impressive.
sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
2 cans of face paint. But to whom? Show him the
Do you
picture.
recognize this man?
Ah oui, he was here this morning. That is the man to whom I sold the grease paint.
There we go.
I remember the scar on his face. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
So that pixie costume could be the green one. Let's show him the red nose, which should come from his place.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
I am not into snotty objects as you are, monsieur, with your snotty tissue. Oh no, he doesn't know. He actually realizes that it's face paint on the tissue, which I've been saying for like hours and hours and hours, and everyone's like, that is a snotty tissue. But it's in fact not a snotty tissue, it's a face paint covered tissue, so it's actually evidence.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
And let's show him our manhole opening tool for good measure, just why not? Okay, well, we've had everything, so move out.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur.
My
Allow me
pleasure.
to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay. What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Yes, and that is a very good piece of advice. We do not want to shake hands with our third leg wearing that. Okay, oh, that's a gramophone. What is interesting about a gramophone? Oh dear. Sounds like electro synth of the Chopin's Death March. I assume it's supposed to sound old, but it just sounds like coming out of a $5 keyboard. Anything else in the shop? So we know that there's a gentleman by the name of Khan that came for the what am I saying here? A gentleman by the name of Khan who came for the costumes. Should we go to Nico's apartments? Or should we go to the police office? I'm first gonna go back to Nico and back in Nico's apartment.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hey, it was the right decision to make. Let's tell her everything we have found out. And let's start with... Should we start with shocking her? This next revelation is gonna be shocking Nico.
The guy at the novelty shop gave me this.
What is it?
A hand buzzer. You put it in your hand and give people electric shocks.
Why?
It's a gag. A practical joke.
If you ever use it on me, I'll break your arm.
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
I don't see how it's funny either, so I'm with Nico on that, but how badly does he sell that? He doesn't sell it at all, actually. You should at least try to shock her, but, well, on the other hand, if you did, he might have ended up hanging out of the window by now, by a broken arm. Yeah, a broken arm being the only thing that actually holds him up into the apartment, because Nico went full YOLO on his ass. Okay, let's talk about the picture.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Okay, we already heard that. Oh, face paint, face paint. Let's affirm to Nico that indeed our assumption that this was face paint and not mere snot was actually correct. There you go.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
That's disgusting,
Wait.
George.
No. I think the stuff on it is grease paint.
You know
Like
it's grease
actors
paint.
use, or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
Okay, well. She still doesn't like it. See if anything changed about the nose.
I showed you the red nose, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Why don't you put it on, George?
No way am I wearing this. I'd look really stupid. Besides, you might have had a cold.
Ugh. Okay. Okay, so basically there's nothing to do
I have
here
to go.
Okay.
at the moment.
I'll see you later.
So I'll go and check on our police officer at the poste de police. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to get through stupid here to get through to the inspector himself. So let's go have a word with him and try and make him understand that we have important new clues and
Excuse me,
information.
Sergeant.
What do you want now?
I need to speak to the inspector, please, if he has time and is not reading someone's mind.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Yes, please.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
That was easy. Hello.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart. My mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise
just said
their
hello.
wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
And he
Eh
was...
bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late.
Oh, what?
Investigations have been closed.
What?
But
I've been taken off the case.
What?
what about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Oh, come on. This is not cool. This is not cool at all. But I know who the bomber was.
Don't you want to know what I found out about the killer?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to continue my investigations without your help.
No. You must forget the business of the clown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobard.
Something's fishy about this. This is quite... Even for French police, this is quite fast to drop an investigation.
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
What? Why?
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantar.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
So... He's not gonna say anything. I can't ask him anything else. Well, this was a most enlightening trip. Not.
So long, Inspector.
Spectre leaves. Stupid Face comes back. Let's tell Stupid Face about Crescent Moon Face. I don't know. We still have to name him because Costume Killer. It's not really my jam, you know.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his right cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume.
Well, we don't believe that. We know that. People told us that. Oh, let's show him the picture, actually.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur.
It's the guy who bombed the cafe. The clown.
This man looks nothing like a clown.
He's taken off his grease paint and costume.
Then there is nothing to link this man with the killing.
Nothing? Look at those murderous eyes.
Hardly likely to get him convicted.
If only that was accepted in court, wasn't it? Your Honor, we have no evidence, but it does look a bit rapey.
Do you recognize this dirty tissue?
I told you, no, monsieur.
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Oh.
The gesture could be misconstrued.
Misconstrued. What? Okay, nose.
Are you sure you don't want this false nose?
Don't try my patience, monsieur.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so we learned absolutely nothing from this either. Apart from the fact that investigations have already been closed, so we're basically on our own. And we're not even on our own, we're actively being told to just drop the entire
See you
thing.
later, Sergeant.
Which is just so not cool. Hey, a phone. See if we can call anyone. The dry cleaners.
Who is this? Hi.
Or the tailor.
My name's George Stobart. You don't know me.
Correct, Mr. Stobart. I don't. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No. No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen,
This guy's a
all
bit
I
fishy.
want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm
I
listening.
am collecting. I'm collecting information about a dude with a crescent moon on his face.
The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember him. Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu.
Aha.
I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know.
Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
The Hotel Ubu. That's our next clue. Should we go past Nico, or... No, we're gonna go straight there, actually. Screw Nico. And there's some interesting fellows here. Can I... Oh?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Oh, he seems pretty Irish. Let's ask him. He's probably gonna not gonna have seen Mr. Khan in his full get-up. I don't think it's gonna be his way of going around in a full clown costume. So I'm just gonna ask about the crescent moon face.
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
Or a guy named Khan.
Nobody I know.
Nope. Grey coat.
You ever meet a guy called Plantar?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's.
Tasteless. George, tasteless. Clown?
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Custard pies. Hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
It doesn't... It looks a bit Irish, but it doesn't sound very Irish. Should I aggravate him more by shaking his hand? Maybe I should show him the picture.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
Is this a trick question?
No. I simply asked if you recognized him.
Okay then. No, I don't.
Not the sharpest tool in the shed, this chap. I don't think I'm of much... well, he's of much use to me. I don't think he's of much value to the investigation right at the moment. But I'm probably gonna need him at a later time.
See you later.
Not if you see me first.
I'll leave him be for now and talk to this shady-looking mob character here.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Oh dear, look at that. That moustache. He may be Salvador Dali, guys. We may have encountered a famous Spanish painter who is dead, unfortunately, but, well, you know, in games, stuff doesn't necessarily need to be realistic, you know. Anyway, Crescent Moon guy.
Do you know a man by the name of Khan?
No, I don't.
It's very important I get to see him, and...
I told you. I don't know it.
I think he's Italian, though, not Spanish. Anyway, we tried. Or he tried. He tried and he succeeded. Look at that moustache.
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I really am looking for a clown.
There are no clowns here except you.
Ooh. Shots fired. Holy damn, do we even want to ask him about Plantar?
Have you heard of a guy called Plantar?
No. That name means nothing to me.
Okay, let's show him the picture. Maybe we can buzz him because he's being a dick.
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
No. I never saw it.
He's wearing gloves though, so I don't think it's gonna work. Anyway, let's leave the conversation with him for the moment. Well, let's go inside. Oh. The lady randomly appears at the piano. And someone's reading his newspaper. I'm not gonna disturb her while she's playing the piano, just for now. I'm gonna bother the guy reading his newspaper first. Hello.
Excuse me. Didn't I see your picture in the news?
Oh!
You're that Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Indeed.
Yes, that is me, in person.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't scare him or anything. Also, letters cut from the headlines of newspapers? How cliché. I think these threats would be a bit more advanced, you know? Oh no, wait, it's an old game. Old game. Newspaper headlines cut into letters. Yep, that's the path we're going here.
Have you seen a clown?
I beg your pardon?
Ever?
The clown. A guy in funny pants. Have you seen him?
My pants are from England. Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
I'm real glad to hear that. You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartoons.
For pants?
For everything. Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
Egg carton and string toilets invented in unpronounceable eastern state.
Do you know a guy called Plantow?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about dead men?
Because
I
you're
have seen enough of
gonna
death
be one
to
as well.
last me a lifetime.
I'm, sure you have.
So you're gonna be one soon. I don't know that. I don't actually know that, but you know, would have been scaring him all this conversation by asking him, have you received any death threats? Oh, no. Do you know any dead people? So he must be, well, pretty upset by now, even though he doesn't show it. He has a great poker face.
Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes, I know this man. Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private detective.
Oh, tell me more, tell me more.
What's your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people.
You know he's a killer.
Of course, amongst other things.
Did you bring him here to Paris with you? I hope you didn't.
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe.
Oh.
I cannot jeopardize my position as an honored guest of this country's government.
His instructions are to observe. Well, that sounds like he's a secret agent for sure. Are we gonna show him any of our stuff? I think that buzzing him would be pretty inappropriate at this point. And showing him snotty tissue, aka face paint, is not gonna help much as well. Or gonna help much either.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Anyway. Should be a reception desk. Ah, here we go. Hello.
I want some information.
Who are you? The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
Well, it depends. You can do all kinds of stuff in a hotel. You can be in a hotel at Disney World, or you can be in a hotel in Las Vegas. It's all quite the same, and it's all quite different. It's all, you know. I'm really quite unsettled by that comment, actually. You immediately assume that we're a bunch of perverts. Is it because of our American accents? Come on.
Do you have a guest by the name of Khan?
No, monsieur. Perhaps you would care to check the register.
Yes, hand it over. Or no?
The man who calls himself Khan has a scar on his right cheek.
Vraiment? I tell you, I do not know a man named Khan.
Maybe not, but I noticed a change in his expression when I mentioned the scar.
Yeah, it completely changed. Look at that. Well, does Mr. Khan like to... who you don't know, does Mr. Khan like to dress up as a clown, maybe?
I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
Not you.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so.
Well, I got told earlier I was a clown, so you have one now. Congratulations.
Do you know a man named Plantow?
No, monsieur.
Plantard, also negative. Let's show him the picture. He's gonna deny it again, but, you know, we can
Do you
try.
recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
Oh, that he recognizes.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
Oh. But you invited me to look at the registry. Shall I buzz him? Let's
Hey,
buzz him.
shake my hand.
I'd rather not, monsieur. I'm still sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand. Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Damn it, someone got there ahead of us. Oh well. That's the key to the room, probably.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You were trying to steal that key, no?
No way.
No. I was doing nothing of the sort. Being the only key that there is, I'm assuming that it's valid, or valuable for us, useful to us. I'm also pretty sure that it's not gonna let us check the registry.
There
Let's
was
try.
no one registered under the name of Khan. If the
Oh.
killer was staying here, he'd used a different pseudonym.
Right, but what pseudonym would he have appropriated? This we will have to find out.